Hi guys, I am recording this real quick video to give you a tutorial on how to set up a classroom on Schoology, and in my next video I will show you how to allow your students to set up their accounts on Schoology. Okay, so while we're waiting, we want to go ahead and utilize Schoology to set up our courses. So for this first part, oops, my internet. Okay, so for this first part, I'm going to log in, and of course mine is going to look a little different than yours only because I have administrative access to change passwords. So remember, anytime your students need their passwords changed or anything like that, or they've changed it and they need it reset to something very generic, I'll be able to do that. Okay. So while we're waiting on this, so we're going to go ahead, and right now I'm on the home page. And again, my page looks slightly different than yours. I'm going to go up here to course. I'm going to go to create, and I've already kind of created one that I kind of began a video on, but video wasn't turning out right. So I'm going to name this course, and I'm going to call this demo course. And I'm going to leave it here. It's going to ask you section code. Of course, you can add or link section. So if you wanted section 1 and name it with your partner teacher. And so for this instance, I'm going to name it Freeman, since Freeman was my partner teacher last year. And I wanted section 2 to be my homeroom from last year, would have been that. And so you can keep adding them. But for our purposes, because we're 4th through 6th, we know we're going to have a 4th grade class, 5th grade class, and a 6th grade class. So now you can link both sections together. For this purposes, since I was a language arts teacher, I'm going to click there. I'm going to go down here and click 4th grade, level 4. I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I'm going to click 2018 through 2019. Then I'm going to click create. So while this is loading, in order for your students to be able to access your course after they have completed setting up their login, they're going to need this access code. Okay. Now I'm going to hover over one, and notice how it says Freeman, section 1 Freeman. And then under the other, it says section 2 Vaughn. That way you can track which sections. Of course, you are more than welcome to create one whole section for all of your 4th graders and all of your 5th graders and all of your 6th graders. That actually made it easier for me when I had Google Classroom up and running my classroom. I just put everybody in one course. Okay, so I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste that only because when we go to set up our student account, our demo student account in just a moment, I'm going to need that access code. So what I would suggest is writing the access code on your board. So as your students are setting up their student accounts, they have access to their to the access code for your particular course. They can always go back, and once they're in the system, they can be added to any course. So you can quickly go through and you can have them add themselves, and I'll show you how to do that really, really quickly. So for instance, if I wanted to join a new course once I've created an account, actually I'll wait and do that in our next one. So real quickly, for just for teacher purposes, I am going to now go back into Schoology, and I'm going to show you the steps for the student, and then I'm going to also create and upload a video that's just for students. Okay. So, click the wrong button. So for the students, when they are going to get into Schoology for the first time, we want them to go to sign up, and we want them to go to student. Okay. And when they do, this is where they're going to need the access code that we just received. Okay, so that's the access code for that demo account. I just simply pasted it in, and so now I can continue. And so I'm gonna use one of my children here at home, and it says email or username. For Lake Air's purposes, it's always their first initial and their last name. However, if it is a student with the same first name, same first initial and same last name, you just simply use their middle initial, like I'm thinking Kennedy and Kendall in that, for instance, okay? Unless it's the same, and if it's the same first initial, middle initial, and last name, come see me and we'll come up with another one. For everyone in school, their password is Lake Air. So that is what I'm typing in here. If for some reason, remember, I can go ahead and reset any password. So if they were to happen to make it anything crazy, or you feel like they've created something that they won't be able to remember, simply shoot me an email or send me a text message and I'll just change it. Okay. So I'm going to click yes, I agree to the terms of the privacy policy in terms of use. And now I've joined this course. Okay. And the ding you heard is actually my phone letting me know, I don't know if you can see this, letting me know that I have a notification. I'm going to open it. And yes, it's telling me that, hi, Christian Vaughn has used an access code to join my course. And I may remove this person. So you can actually remove them at any time if they've been added to a course. So for next year, you don't have to create a new course. If you like everything you did, you just simply remove those students, your old students, and pick up your new students. Hopefully, once everyone in Upper L is on Schoology this year, next year, the only people that you will be going through this next step of the process with is your new incoming fourth graders or any new fifth and sixth graders. Okay, so now that you've kind of seen what the students are going to do in order to create their course, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this video. I am going to create a separate video just for students in case you want to use this as a flip lesson to allow them with an iPad or something else to sit and watch setting up their accounts themselves. Again, just a few reminders. Make sure that everyone is setting up their passwords as Lake Air. And anyone that you feel like may not have followed those directions, please just let me know. Remember, after 2 setups, after 2 resets, they will have an automatic consequence, lunch detention, something like that. All right. Hope this helps you get started with Schoology. Again, let me know if there's anything else you need or if there's any other videos that you would like for me to create about Schoology or anything else that you feel like might help you so that you can have an easy resource that's always there. Okay, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much and have a good one.